Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. Election don reach ground na February. To collect PVC no easy. Comrade Stanley Osaze-Osawinu dey send message to Inec. He say make dem stop to dey play their dirty politics. Inec dey talk say people no gree come out come collect their PVC. And na the same Inec na make am difficult for people to go collect their PVC. Make I leave you, make you hear the message wey Comrade Stanley Osaze-Osawinu bring come here today for Inec.
Good morning to ever conscious Nigerian people worldwide. It's me, your brother, your friend, your host here, Comrade Stanley Osaze-Osawinu, the Coordinator General of the Diaspora Connect Worldwide, the CEO of Sadi Enterprise, the CEO of Woman Edo State. And today I'm out to discuss on some vital matter. Please, sorry, don't mind my voice. I have some little catarrh and others, so you may not hear me very clearly. But be that as it may, I expect you to follow me diligently as we discuss on issues that bother some public concern and the February presidential elections are slated for on the 25th of February. Now, very firstly, I have noticed that in the southeast, with information coming out from that area or from that region, the people are not. The INEC came out publicly to state that people are not collecting PVC in the southeast. We see that as a propaganda. Is it calculated attempt to ring the 2023 presidential election? How on earth will they say people are not collecting PVC? And information coming from the Bush Telegraph states clearly that people, allegedly anyway, that they are requested to pay money before they can receive PVC. Some have been there time without number to get their PVC. It is difficult for them to access it. Whereas in the north, the distribution pattern is purely different from what is obtainable in the south. Are we not one Nigeria? The PVC are given, the annex have been taken to regional heads, traditional heads, and others in the northern part of the region for them to be able to get access to their PVC in a simplified manner. But why the excruciating situation in the south? Don't we have those traditional heads? Don't we have leaders in the south that INEC can make as a designated point for people to reach out to get their PVC? So we will not accept this propaganda. For all the, in fact, on the 29th to about 31st of December, I was in Lagos State. 29th to on the 31st of December, I was in Lagos State. Do you know what? There was no single traffic in Lagos. The population reduced drastically. In fact, I concluded that people who are not indigenous of Lagos own the population in Lagos. And who are the vast majority in Lagos? They are the Igbos. All of them are ready to vote in these elections. How on earth will you not tell me that this set of people are not getting their PVC? That the southeast are not taking? You cannot. If INEC makes such statement, we see that as a propaganda. We see that as a calculated attempt to aid the ruling party. Because this, before you act, you must first of all test the air by bringing out information to say they are not. If they are not taking PVC, make it easier. They are alleging that they are requested to pay money before they pick their PVC. Go and check. It's everywhere on the media. I can screenshot and send to you. So I should investigate this information and ensure that the PVC gets to the hands of the people. The same way you made it easier for people in the north to have access to PVC, make it the same way in the south. Is this a calculated attempt to reduce the surge, the surging popularity of the one who we all thought in at the first instance there is just 6 persons chatting from a room? Later on, it became Facebook is not a means to decide an election, and as of today, they are showing the physical strength on ground which has not created political upheaval in the political camp of those who thinks that they have the monopoly of politics in Nigeria. And as of today, Inec is coming out to say they are not taking PVC in the southeast. Why didn't you say they are not taking PVC in the southwest or in the north as well? Go and check the way in which you distributed PVC in the north. Is it the same way the PVC is distributed in the south? If somebody gets to where to get his PVC, today he pays transport, he didn't get it. Tomorrow he pays transport, he didn't get it. Next tomorrow he pays transport, he will be weak. He or she will be weak. So make it easier. The same way designated point is cited in the north, do the same in the south. Oh, we don't want Nigeria. This glaring injustice is becoming too much. And our disgruntled politicians from the south have refused to speak up because they are eating money. May my own not go spoil. Evil people benefit more and allow a system that is disastrous to continue because they are benefiting from it. A system that is disastrous, a system that is bad, they will secure it to the last because they are benefiting from it. That's why some disgruntled politicians from the south have refused to speak out. Don't come up to me media to say they are not collecting PVC in the southeast. Have you created an avenue where the PVC can get to the hands of the Talakawas? Have you created an avenue where the PVC can get to the hands of the ragtags? Have you created an avenue where PVC can get to the hands of the jet tanks? Have you created an avenue where the PVC will get to the hands of the Holo Poloi in our contemporary urban society or in our rural society? The answer is no. The strategic plan in the north is different from the strategic plan in the south. And we said they are Inec, Independent National Electoral Commission, that cut across all tributaries of the Nigerian state. And as of today, there are policy change in the north. There are discrepancy in the same policies in the south or in the southeast, as the case may be. And then go and check how you must do the right thing. Let me just tell you the simple truth. Poor Nigerians who are suffering, their teeth is now long. They are more or less like a vampire. Their teeth is very long now. They believe this is the last chance. In the past, we believe dog not the chop dog. But this time, if the last opportunity remains in the hands of Nigerians, they use and play politics. Sorry to say, I'm not the one saying it, but the point is very clear. Around the streets of Nigeria, dog may chop dog. People cannot continue suffering. You impose yourself into power, forcing people to agree. Whereas we say democracy is the government of the people, by the people, and for the people, which is the ruling of the few down to the ruling of the many. According to Abraham Lincoln's Gettysburg speech in 1863, where he defined democracy. In the Gettysburg speech. Now, that is the framework we are using today to determine what democracy is all about in our contemporary societies. If that is the basis, let us allow the rudiments of democracy plays in totality. Let the majority wins and the minority as well have their way, or say majority have their way. Nigerians are tired. Nigerians are suffering. Now, you will not expect electricity to be in Nigeria for now, because no matter the cost of diesel, those who are collecting your money through the federal coffer can afford those diesel at ease. They have 2 generators, 2 basic mechano in their compound. They change duty. In fact, the light will not even switch off when the other mechano will pick off. It is highly green. Some of them get their diesel as an allocation. Hey, take this diesel to so and so. Now you won't be this. They share your diesel. So they don't care about providing electricity. It is only the poor and those who run businesses, local business, little hotelers, that will be looking for light, because they can't afford the diesel. But you see those men who are feeding fat on your national resources, believe you me, They don't care about all what you are crying for. And yet, some youth on a daily basis continue to come out to say that this man want good day. Are you not tired? Now let me give an example. I will cite an example with Peter Obi, Gregory. They say now they give cover. You know they give cover. Believe me, if Osakwonokode is running for an election, I will not give anybody cover. You cannot expect me to go to bush and say, "Great good morning, good afternoon to ever conscious and people worldwide." I remember humble self, just number right activist, Comrade Stanley Osakwonokode, the coordinator general. I know that's right. We have just carried out the perimeter survey. We just did the CF1 on this place. We just after receiving some amount of money, I will now begin to spray it out in the name of campaigning for an elections. But believe you me, if I didn't work hard for my money and I stole, I will spend the money. So what these persons are giving out, dishing out, are part of the money they stole from the country. So they are not afraid. You go and expect Obi to be spending money. He can't try it. The balance money he left before he left office, the balance money left in his account, in the account of the state, and those revenue generated, if Obi had confiscated them, he would have been able to at least contend in the PDP ticket. He would have been able to pay delegate as high as $10,000 to $15,000 per delegate. Go and do your calculations. How many delegates do you have? There is no way he will contend. You expect the young man now to go and use his personal wealth to be fighting against those who stole? And the worst part of it, some Nigerians are not even aware. Believe me, I won't blame them. Because some of us were living in relative ignorance as well in the past. Hunger can cause so many things. Everybody, you see your problem. This is my problem. You declare follow your problem. He clear to you, say, my problem in you will still be clapping for him because of honorarium. Because of an honorarium. Go and check that word in the dictionary. Honorarium. You still be clapping. For how long shall we continue to live in a full paradise where psychophants celebrate mediocrity? For how long? They are not trying to change the narrative because the Nigerians started changing from the day of the NSAS. Nigerians are not willing again to accept disgruntled elements in government. And believe you me, the bourgeoisies are not ready to relinquish an iota of such power. Power is not given easily. It is being wrestled, and Nigerians are willing to take it by force. Somebody called me and said, "So you have not been so active in the national politics. Why?" I told them clearly, I said, I have only 2 candidates in this election. When they want to give me, if I want to vote in an election, they give me 3 papers. I will say, drop 3, give me 2. 1 for presidency, for Peter Obi, and 1 for Matthew Duekeme. Return the rest, I will vote. I only have 2 candidates in this election. And I owe nobody an explanation in respect to this. No single body. No single body. I owe nobody an explanation. I will not vote for House of Rep for Labour Party. I will not vote for Senate for Labour Party. I'm not a member of Labour Party. But I need the best person to rule Nigeria. And why do I want to do Ekene to go? I want to do Ekene to go because in the national coffer, you need a man that can start to say no level. And here you want to go to and that is Senate. A Senate is supposed to be a tribalist. Anybody who is not a tribalist cannot be a senator. Because you are going there to represent a sub-region in a region or in a multiple feature region. A senator who is not a tribalist is not ready to be a senator. Because in the midst of national conference, you are dragging to ensure that your constituency gets. In a situation where you have 3 senators from your region at the National Assembly, the 3 of them agrees to fight for the state. In that same fight, the 3 of them must agree what is coming to my region within the state. So for me, when they bring that presidential election, they're supposed to give me 3. I will not vote for House of Rep in Edo. Now me talk on. Nobody has a right to my vote. I will not vote. We cannot come last 2 years, last 4 years. You begin to say, if you don't work any reason, I'm your name. Later, you see Coco sing the same song. Government is not your personal property. Let government work. Let government work. If you are not competent, allow those who are competent to go. You cannot be using government to feed yourself and your family and begin to enrich yourself with much resources where people are dying in the streets. How many of these people will feel also like we? How many? To say come and hustle. They can't hustle. Tomorrow poster will come and next tomorrow poster will come and the other day poster will come and this one poster. That day, only 2 that they carry. 2. As they give me the thing, I'll say drop 1. Give me these 2. I'll go there, I'll cast my vote. As I cast my vote finish, I'll go ask. I'm only interested more in Edo gubernatorial election 2024 because that one concern me direct. Edo gubernatorial election 2024. I'm a commander move. How you do go? No. When on our year, this one just be so. Reach there and deliver will be commanded. Even the Senate can say no will or whatsoever, and the other one come will. I don't know say me no vote for who spread the country. There are some politicians I cannot criticize them because I've never voted for them. Right from day one, when they see truth move Benham, that make them not the let some of us get some access to some areas because they know say they don't blame people like we will tell you the truth. If I know not domo so I talk by if know not Baba Emma domo. What's the lawyer but will tell you the truth? They know. Not be like they tell you. They never suffer rich. I own a those in the diaspora billions of milliards. And if you talk to them at them, clearly, you get what? As a former vice chairman of a community, you know, like, we thank God we achieve all this, but still, we are still feeding to them because of patronage, people they give us job. I want to say very big thank you to you all. I'm very glad, but you know what? I have stated clearly, only vocally clear before now, that we will never, by the grace of God, betray the trust reposed on us by those around the world. Yet, get it clearly, I won't deceive you as we speak today. If you are attacking the regime in Edo State, add me alongside the attack because my support for His Excellency H.E. Governor Godwin Obaseki is unwavering. It's unwavering. But the truth is this: I only have my support, loyalty, and allegiance to the administration, and not to those who have intention to destroy the administration. But they are acting as a friend to His Excellency H.E. Governor Godwin Obaseki. You see them coming that when they are with the governor, they will say another thing. When they are outside the governor, you hear them say, I bet you don't know how your governor be. They are still the ones spoiling the image of the governor. I beg you don't know how the governor be. But when they come where the governor say, yes, listen. I'm not an hypocrite. Governor Obaseki will tell you, since the election till now, we have not seen, and I have not sent a single message to his phone to say, Your Excellency, I have one single message. I have not sent it to His Excellency. One single message or a text to say, Your Excellency, I have not done it from the election till now. Which time? As I talk to you so with my voice, you go know say I break down. I mean, you might be not be how you be. Which day you do it? We've sent from Monday till Saturday. Me or Sakuno, what they free. Which time? Monday to Saturday. Say me or Sakuno Kodi go still dey house by 7:30 in the morning. Not be me. I see me or Sakuno Kodi no. So See, I want to say a very big thank you, and I'm happy towards that. A man, and I don't mind his devil's worship. I am too busy to begin to depend on any individual, and I'm very glad that God used the people of Edo State to say this is the man that we choose. But believe you me, I'm an imperfect human. Oh. Me self get my own for body. Forget that I made a talk, so my own fuck up self many. Me self they misbehave. In the midst of some persons, me self not they try. But believe you me, the only way you can ensure that you build this young man, because I have good intention, I may not be able to meet up to all expectation, but the only way is for you to continue to assist me to do what is right. That is why I'm always open to advice. I'm always open to advice. The Bible stated clearly, never you lean on your own understanding. Nobody to know. Nobody to know. I'm not depending on my own understanding. I'm not saying I'm too much, but I think it is expedient that this is the last hope of the common man. Person will not pay money and tax government. He not get mouth to let us say no deliver. This time it's no longer earmark. They say it is I mark. What have you done? Because those of them running for these positions at the presidential level, they have all ruled before. Go and check the antecedent. Go and check the antecedent. Obi came out to say in Millennium Development Goal, nobody fought him. He said he achieved it. How many governments achieved it in Nigeria? And even in sub-Saharan Africa? How many? He said UNDP gave him an award in respect to it. Go and verify. Nobody has ever come out to fault any of his assertions. How can you see that because tribalism you say you want to follow darkness? How can you see light because of hatred for a specific region you say you want to follow darkness? See, even if I'm not in support of President Olusegun Obasanjo in the past, I have loved him today. And I have loved him because go and check the government Obasanjo has supported. When Obasanjo ruled as president of this country, the Paris law indebted fund was cleared. When he was leaving, he brought in the best president who performed more than him, but although it didn't last, late President Umar Musa Yar'Adua, the 7-point agenda. He stated clearly that in the year 2020, Nigerian economy will be one of the top 20 largest economy in the world. And it was exactly till Buhari came to destroy it. So, what are we talking about? Head failed demand. The only government in the history of Nigeria that have reduced the cost of fuel, the whole of them increases it geometrically. As we speak today, nobody talks about the price of PMS anymore. Some buy 350, some buy 250. They said it was flooding. We are still in dry season. The roads are now okay. Yet, the cost of petroleum product continue to skyrocket. Go to ordinary president page, Berekete. Go and listen to Al Mustafa assertions and see the level of monumental corruption in this country. For how long shall we continue like this? Some underage youths like us, those within the range of 40s, are saying, "Na my party, na my party, na my party." Now party won't take off you. Let me tell you, evil strive when good people decide to remain quiet and allow evil people to take charge of a situation. You have not lived half of your life. You have not lived half of your life, and you want to arrest your life for the future. When you want it wise, no matter how much they gave to you, there is no way that money will pass 6 to 7 months, no matter how it be, except if you be investor. And let me tell you the simple truth: it is difficult to invest free money. It takes extreme sense and intelligence to invest free money. Let me tell you, as I could hold the bill, so I come back for work, I receive money, I'll go bonus, I decrease. But if it is free money, I'll go to buy a zoo. Say me sclero, na me there want to sign up. May I bring a zoo. May they bring a zoo. I mean, this is some men who fit buy a zoo. I cannot go and work at labor work finish, keep myself. I go inside buy a zoo. A zoo good though. But it might send no door. I enjoy it too. If the table when I sit down 3 day, you can say, oh, we not the fit take 3 that be the principle of pardon. Take come as it be, enter your house and plan for the next day. I must state clearly that enough is enough. Youth under the age of 40, please go and have a rethink. Your life is gradually becoming under arrest. Your grandfather, government promised them road, light and water. They didn't do it. They promised your father road, light and water. They didn't do it. They have promised you road, light and water. They have not done it. They want to start promising your kids. And you keep voting every 4 years without making a change. Some people see politics and elections as an avenue to make money. Yes, it is, but it is dirty money. Go and fight for the right person to be in power. You will not tell me that you are not aware that in the whole of this candidate, there are those based on their past antecedents. Go and measure a single corrupt case associated with Peter Obi. Now let me tell you, your political leaders who are telling you this is where we want to go, he's telling you based on his own interest. It's either they want to be a minister or they want to play a major role in government in the future. Then what is your interest? You will want to go vote as an electorate. What is your own interest? Or do you think you don't have a right to your own interest too? You think you don't have a right to your own interest too? What is your own interest? What interest to where? Where? As they get right to benefit, you self get right to benefit. All of us are Nigerians. Nobody is more important than others. Niseno. I'm here zeleleme. Take, let me take. No me, I don't take, not take. No, it's your country too. It's your own country too. If you cannot come out and fight, not be to the fight people we handle, go and collect your PVC. The Inec must make sure that the same way PVC is distributed in the north, they should do it here. Don't be disenfranchising people because you are benefiting from the evil system. Go to the palace of Oba of Benin. Go to the gate. The Oba will be willing to give an opportunity to Inec official to be distributing PVC in Ogbe based on units. Go to the Ekoi. Oba Nikwe is there. Go to his place based on units in Uhuo there. Let people be getting their PVC. Inec designated center should be created. Let people collect their PVC at ease. You cannot be holding it with style. We know what is happening. They are afraid of the surging popularity of just one man who were part of just one man which politicians concluded that they will sit in a room writing from the internet. But today the narrative is different. And now they are trying to subjugate the will of the masses. And you are keeping calm. They're not giving me my PVC. Now this man, I want me, my brother. See, if you feel cope with hunger, me self will cope. May you not go do the right thing. Not go do the right thing. I must commend those, I want to open up to you before I commend you. You see this election, we will do so. I don't want to make one error. I don't want to make one kobo from the election. If you be political leader, come out and counter this my statement. Say I don't ever call your house since this presidential election. Say power fight the bill when you go to marijuana. Come out and say it. Come and counter my statement that I said, yeah, I wanna when they bring one, whether anybody, I never call one single person. See, if I get a one plan, what I want to. The day I hosted some women here, those are my grassroots supporters. It was on live video. I spent my personal money to do it. As we speak, they are walking around the clock to ensure positive results. May not see reach to deliver. Oh, God forbid that thing. Nobody, I repeat, nobody, everybody your way, we must do the right thing. You never tire. Not let anybody come deceive you, say they are not happy with you now. If you are not happy with me, if there is any link between me and you, Susan, me, I just state and clear. Only 2 people now they support. Peter Obi and Matuidu Ekine. Now only for governorship election, we want come up 2024. Now go for stand with the class. They'll say I play full the politics. I'll put will fall out by the grace of God. No man get tomorrow. Person will say 2024, don't know whether day will go break tomorrow, you know good day. Life be like cigarette. Now wait for off the for the show. That's so life be. So please, if you have not shared this video, please share. If you are, please share and invite your friend. Let's enlighten our youth. We have a responsibility. Let's enlighten our youth. It is our responsibility and a collective resolve. If they say they don't go agree, we will force the agree. If they say they don't go agree, we will force them to agree. We will not lick boots. We will not bend our head down to say, no. Yes, we will be loyal and respectful. But anybody will want to use the personal interest to destabilize the collective interest and destiny of the Nigerian people, will vehemently resist such a person. Vehemently. Sorry, don't mind my voice. I also recover from small fever. Even if you say you see me for work, I be not doing okay, but the kind of work within my hand, I don't get time for rest as at now. Ordinarily, I supposed to take like 3 weeks to rest because I have been working since 2019 till now, I never rest. So I will use this opportunity to plead to some of my customers, because me, I be businessman, and I'm proud. CEO Stalosadi Enterprise, CEO Stalosadi Real Estate Enterprise, CEO Usakunokudi Media Group, all duly registered by the federal government of Nigeria under the CS. So at least to some extent, I may beg sometime. That let me say if me go rest, say work will start to ask, work will stop. As we speak, God has created an avenue for us to have structures. Even today, we will do here, so my staffs are on ground behind the camera. So maybe if the time still reach to take that rest, I will still announce it while work continue to move. But for now, we'll continue to hit the ground running. But you know what? Be rest assured. This time, it's not about making money. See, let me tell you. When you have good roads, lights, water, beautiful street furniture, and employment, food security, even if your salary is 30,000 naira, you'll be big man. That is why there are no big men in Europe. The multi-billionaire not the fit intimidate the poor. Everybody they do the same thing because you are not feeding anybody. But for here, people prefer to be saying all the chair, all the chair. So when you bring in a government that will fix all of this problem, money will be useless. Excuse me. When you bring in a government that can fix all this, money will be useless. You know, can't go to stop. Why you stop by money for? You maybe as I come now, I dey drive this my little beautiful baby. Congratulations to me. I dey drive and they go. The road is okay. What can I go for a mechanic? Mechanic can only get money for service. I dey come and light dey 247. I go up with the money when I take the run generator. I go use am do under investment wey go carry people. When people sef go start to work inside, they still dey get. Me go still dey get. When water dey available, what do you expect? Everything is in Nigeria, but evil people say no, they no agree. And you know these evil people, you know them, they're there around, but nobody, no, once the evil people, the goal is this, that they cut for you. But you not talk. They know by themselves say they are the problem, but we are assisting them to be a problem and they are comfortable with it. We are assisting them to be a problem and they are comfortable with it because we are the problem of this problem. We give them the opportunity to remain a problem in a society of unjust activities. For how long shall we continue living in a full paradise? As I've earlier said. When the politician wins an elections, they don't go to call the police or the army. They recruit boys. When the fellow man is going there to say, sir, you told us you are going to do this. Now boys can say, you know, shift. You didn't make my guy, you didn't marubi, you didn't want me to enter you. You can imagine. Nigerians are tired. 2023 election. You must vote. And you must vote for the right candidate who can deliver. And you know it. You are more than the age of that will be manipulated or campaign to. You know what is right. Go and do what is right. They don't need to campaign to for you to know. Omilake is full many of the neck. Obasa just said something I love. He said he was watching a pastor in the church talking about those who have collected their PVC or whatsoever that wants to vote should raise up their hand. Yeah, the whole congregation raised up their hand. Then they now said again, those who want the life of their children to be like the life of the candidate they wants to vote for, they all started dropping their hands. So they know this truth, but money not let them talk out. This is the time for us to do what is right, and the time to act is now. Bye for now.
Now we don't hear from Comrade Stanley Osaze Osakwenokwodi. Let us know what you think for this matter. Go to comment section, make you put your own. If you never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for the hear all the things where they happen for Nigeria. Make I leave you with this video, make you help us share am. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.